Before I start this video, I do want to give a little bit of update to this channel. Look, we reached 50 subs, yay! And unfortunately, I haven't been posting this past few weeks. It's been over 2 weeks, but there's a reason to that, which is why I've been streaming all my work, my drawing stream, all of that. I do it on Twitch as well. If you want to see, you can go see it. I'll add a video to the screen right now. So as you can see, that I have been working, but unfortunately, I can't be making contents all the time. I would love to continue making contents. I would love to criticize Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves even, and maybe even ZZZ. I'm trying to make video of ZZZ more often as well because surprisingly, I do enjoy the game. I do enjoy the game. It's crazy, I know. But despite my lower subscriber count, I do think most of my videos did pretty well. 2K, 1K, 2K, 2K. Like, I mean, it's pretty good. So I'm not going to stop making content. I do enjoy making all these videos. It's been really fun. And that is all I have to say. Thank you for watching the intro. Now let's get to the video. Okay. As I've stated before, I do think this game is really good. ZZZ is not a bad game. It's actually very fun and quite enjoyable to the point like you can just spam without turning on your brain. You can just turn off your brain and you just spam and then dodge when the time comes. If you hear the ding sound and then you dodge. You keep on spamming your attack and then ding and then you dodge. It's just fun. You don't use your skill whatsoever. If you're expecting this game to use your skill, then yes, you are in the wrong game. But first things first, before we go back to that skill set parts, that's gonna be the conclusion of this video. And I am gonna start off with the goods and then after that the bads of this game. I'm gonna give my takes on it. And let's start off with the combat. Alright, if you go to the screen menu, the fast travel menu, we go to the Scout Outpost in interior, and we played this whole roguelike system game, and I think it's one of the best content in the game. The Hollow Zero or the shield defense is very fun. Let me just show you how the Hollow Zero works first. I'm not gonna play the most difficult part of this yet, so I'm just gonna choose this. Yeah, I'm gonna play this one. It's gonna be a quick gameplay, but it's gonna be enough for me to explain how this will go. So we have a roguelike system. We do walk around for a bit and then we fight a bunch of boss, monster, mobs, and then we pick up this, well, we're in this TV thing, but for the Hollow Zero, the TV mechanic is not bad at all. So you get to ask this guy for like more money. I mean, sure, let's just ask first. Not too much because you're gonna owe him. You're gonna have like a debt, or else he will take a bunch of your health or Rezonia. I'm not sure. I rarely take debts from this guy. So we get to collect coins. We choose artifact Rezonia. Like this is like a bonus upgrade for your characters later on, and then you get to choose your character afterwards. All right. You go, and then you fight some mobs like right here. And then after you finish fighting all these mobs, you repeatedly do the same thing. You go to the TV system again, you get some upgrades for your characters, you get new characters, and then do the same thing again. And then until the last part, you will fight a boss. And that's about it. That's all I can show you for the terrible gameplay. But that is all I want to explain about the Hollow Zero. And let's go to the Shiyu defense. Alright, so I know there's like a lot of people have been saying that Hollow Zero is the abyss of ZZZ. But in reality, it is Shiyu defense. Shiyu defense is exactly like the abyss. We need two teams to fight on these two bosses, right? And after you finish the boss, you fight some mobs, and then you fight another boss, you fight mobs. There's nothing else. You do get some upgrades like the stable node 8th frontier on the side right there. Increase agent impact by 50%. You get some bonus damage, right? But it is much more preferred for your characters to have like a high level to beat this to the S rank. So you got S rank is like 3-star on the abyss, A rank is like 2-star, so it's very much similar. After you finish this whole thing, you're probably gonna get another level. Right now we're at the current frontier is like 8 out of 10, and after that we're probably gonna unlock another part, and that will be the main end game where you test your characters at their full level. Alright, that's about it. So we're gonna go to this part where I very much like the weekly boss. You can just do this for free. It's very good. I wish Genshin did that. Genshin could never, unfortunately. We've been saying this for ages in Genshin Impact, but they never added it. We still have to use our resin, we still have to use our stamina. But thankfully, Zenless on Zero let us fight the weekly boss for free, and it's amazing. It's very good, and I'm just appreciating what they did to the game here. It's nice. Alright, so I can't show you too much of this, but I just want to appreciate the animation and cutscenes of this game. I have played through the whole story quest so far, but I do have like more story quests. After I got to level 40 here, I have more story quests later on. But the thing is that I played the ones that I've already needed to play to get to there. And the cutscenes and animation are absolutely amazing. I'm just gonna put it on the screen right here. The ones that I already played in YouTube. I stream it. It was fun. It was good seeing the cutscene. Of course, the dialogue is pretty garbage, just like any other Genshin dialogues. Other Hoyoverse dialogues I couldn't stand. And also the world building, the whole world building, this robots having around this camp, this outpost place here, the people, the character designs of the people, it looks amazing. The NPC looks amazing. People are holding guns. There's soldiers holding guns. Like wow, or not this one, right over there. It looks amazing. It looks alive. And I just want to appreciate it. Okay, and we'll talk about the character design as well. My god, like Grace looks amazing as well, but she does look slightly plain. Unlike the limited 5-star characters. Like let me show you here. Well, we do see the wolf guy here. He looks kind of cool. He's a butler, but I'm not a furry, but my god, he looks amazing. He is actually very cool. Even in the cutscene, I do think his action fighting using legs only is just entertaining to look at. Well, we do got a bunch of... You know, the weird part is that there's just so many lollies. There's so many kids, and I do find it just weird to play. Like, we have this girl, we have this, and the Nekomata is a 5-star. I mean, we have the maid here, she's pretty cool, but that's a 5-star with a lolly model. It's just weird. And that is all I have to say about the character design. I think most of them are amazing, just like the maid here. We do have Zuyon, the police officer. Like she looks cute. She looks really cool. She looks really fun to play as well. She's very similar to our free character Envy, but she's fire, which I don't know. I just like her design. Yellow, black outfit, wearing glass. She looks cool. At this point of gacha games, I don't think there's nothing to complain about. Something about not having enough to do in these games. We have Genshin Impact, we have Wuthering Waves, we have Honkai Star Rail, we have ZZZ. It's just a lot of gacha games now. So I don't think I want to complain about not having nothing to do in the game. We use our stamina, we do our story quests, wait for the new patch, we do our dailies every single day, we change games. And then we do the exact same thing to those other games. That's just how it is. We upgrade our characters, we upgrade their weapons, we do some gachas when we have. Like for example, just like right here. Let's see if I get a 5-star or not. And then I just do the same thing for other games. That's just really not much. And I have nothing to complain. What a shit character. And so let's get to the next part. You may not think I enjoy the minigames because hey, it's like this game advertised themselves as a combat game. But I actually enjoy the whole arcade playing in this Snake game or this Soul Hounds game. It's actually fun. I just enjoy the mini games like this that they do not take themselves seriously either. It's just a fun thing that you do. Okay, that was terrible, but look, I'm just trying to make a point here that these are not that bad. I want to complain at first, like why the hell did they put this? Why did they decide to put some mini games? But you know what? I take it back. I'm having fun. I enjoyed the whole brain dead combat games, and then I just enjoy the mini games that they put. They don't take these things too seriously, so I just have fun. I talk about the good things already. I'm just gonna go to the bads, and the amount of bad things I want to say is pretty much the same. I'm surprised just as much. I thought I was gonna trash on this game quite a bit, but turns out because how much I'm able to enjoy later on in this game, it's just well, it is fun. So I'm just gonna say it's the TV. The TV is completely garbage. It's trash. And for example, I have to go to this TV thing. I want to get. I'm really much a perfectionist, so I try to get all these rewards in the TV, right? But look, I was able to miss a couple things because they hide some things in the corner where you have to get to the corner. You explore in the TV, and sometimes when you see this one easy thing, sometimes in one of these TV, it took us 30 minutes to finish the round because the TV is a lot more harder. There's like clues you have to get, and then you have dialogues. You have to talk to the some sort of newspaper thing. You have to talk to the characters in the TV. You have like ghost-like thing that you have to turn on the lights and all that. Puzzles in the TV, and not to mention the loading in the TV is really long. Like you move very slow as well. And if you are professionals like me, you want to collect all the rewards. Well, sometimes you're just unable to because you can't see shit. It is it's terrible design. They need to speed things up here. If possible, I think they can work with it. Just speed things up. Remove a bunch of platform that is just unnecessary. There's so many blocks that you probably don't go to. Like you saw like this brick thing, and you think you're gonna go there, but really there are no way of getting there. It's just very misleading. I just think the TV is garbage. The design is terrible, so they need to remove it. Now, of course, I want to talk about the UI as well. I think the UI is so garbage in this game. It's insane. Like for example, I just want to click the menu right here. I want to look into the options, the menu more. Like they all have like very similar logos. And for example, like let's just take this store here, right here. It shows 24-hour. 24. I get the joke. It's like a convenience store, 24/7 convenience store, but it just doesn't work. Why not just put a card shape to like understand that it's a store? And I saw this bundle shop here. It shows like a gift wrap box. That makes sense. It's a shop. But 24 hours, it just doesn't work. A storage looks. I think it's a box, but it just doesn't look like a box. It looks very mechanical. We saw this compendium. It's it's a weird thing. It's like a mission actually. It's a quest, but nobody knows what compendium is. Maybe you do know, but me personally, I have no idea what it is, and I couldn't tell what I should be doing when I first start this game. And then also like I want to talk about the loading. There's just so many loading in this game. I go to this door, there's gonna be loading. I fast travel, of course there's gonna be loading. It's a lot of loading. And then I want to go to the menu. I want to go to the internet, which is the mission. And look, that's you may not see loading, but the shortcuts when I want to check my phone, like when she take out her phone, it's like why is it so long? Why does it take so much time? Might as well just do this, right? Like, there's no point in making a shortcut like that. Uh, the game has some moments where they just want to stall you to play the game a bit long, and I just dislike that. It gives me a bunch of Genshin trauma where they like to stall you with their dialogues, all that stuff. I wish the Hoyoverse just stop with the stalling and let us play the game normally. There's also a couple of things I want to talk about the combats where I want to complain about how there's these things where you are fighting, you're having to dodge the monsters, you're having to counter it. You are forced to change the character to the assist counter, not that one, not this one either. But there are times where it's like you haven't fully like that one right here. Like you're forced to change the character. I mean, sure you can just not change it, but there are more to do with Sokoku after she used the blizzard thing. You can spam the basic attack more, and then she does a different movement. And you want to change, you want to continue doing her combat movement, but you're not allowed to because you are recommended to change characters so you can do the counter assist. There's just a bit of a confusion in the combat what they want you to do and what not to do here. Because clearly you can do much more damage if you're allowed to do you can finish Sokaku movement there, but because you are forced to use the assist counter, you just use that because it's recommended. Most people that doesn't understand the combat mechanics of these characters probably won't complain because yes, they made you do that. They made you change the character. But most people that understands how like you could be doing more damage if you finish the character's moveset, then maybe you want to stay with that character a bit more, but you're not allowed to, and it's kind of a pain in the ass, right? Now I know that I've been quite nitpicky throughout this whole thing about the UI and all that, but I do have like a couple more to nitpick here, and that is the UI from the characters, the base stats, the skills mostly. Like I don't know what I'm looking at sometimes, but of course I got used to it. But for people that just started playing the game, they probably don't know what this is, the logo dodge, unless they read. Yes, but most of this logo, this basic attack, this is not something that I normally see. Assist. What does assist means? Does it like change character? How does that do damage? What I try to say is that when you do the assist counter, that this is what that is. It's very difficult to understand when you first start the game, but you do get used to it. And this logo really doesn't help sometimes. And of course, we're gonna talk about the artifact system. This whole driver thing is trash. It's completely garbage. The weapon W engine, all of them look like balls. All of them. Whatever weapon you use, sword, guns, hand, combat, they're all balls. And for the disc, they all look very alike. And of course, you can read Woodpecker, Electro, Chaotic Metal, but this one, even Woodpecker, Electro, I hate the name they put Electro. You think that the effect will be for electric users, but no, it's like it gives increased crit rate. It's a really good set, but that's just me being nitpicky. All right, I don't think like this matters too much. But for people that like they're casuals and they don't know anything about putting all these sets or understanding, they're just gonna put whatever it is because they all look very similar, and that's just me being nitpicky. We're gonna talk about the bamboos, of course. I also hate the fact that we can't just upgrade bamboos to the characters, the agents. We have to go all the way right here or just fast travel all the way to the remodeling shop and then we can like refine the bamboo, upgrade the bamboo, all that. Let me just say it one more time. I don't think this game is bad. The game is really good. It's fun when it chooses to be what it says this game is, a combat game. It's not difficult. It's brain dead combat spamming, all that. It's very nice to play. And the game runs very smoothly as well, better than Wuthering Waves. There is no crash ever since I started playing this game. And so yes, I enjoy the game. I even enjoy the mini games, the snake games, and the Soul Hollow thing. It's fun. But if you're looking for something that's challenging, this is just not the game for you. It takes no skill set for you to play this game, and I would highly recommend you to just play Wuthering Waves. Because that game, if you wanna continue the gacha aspects of these games, Wuthering Waves is the game for you. Well, that is all I needed to say. I don't think most of these things that I said and mentioned are very serious. Most of them are just nitpicking. I do enjoy the game for what it is already, but I don't want to take too much of your time. This video has been longer than it should have. If you enjoyed the video, please like and sub. And I'll be streaming this game. I'll be streaming Wuthering Waves, and I hope to see you there. Thank you for watching. See ya.